Yeah, hello friends. Good morning from Toronto. This is Gautham Kolluri. I from CIP Study Abroad and Immigration. I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant and previously worked in Conestoga College and Mohawk College as the International Students Recruitment Officer. Welcome to our daily live QA session. Today's stream to our YouTube channel. Yes, so Dilip, please go ahead. Dilip is from Hyderabad, right, Dilip?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yes, please, Dilip. Yeah. How can I help you?
Yeah, actually, I have 8 years of experience as a senior business analyst, and I have
8
completed.
years.
Yeah, yeah. I have
Okay.
completed my BTech in 2011.
2011. Okay.
Yes, yes.
What is your age now, Dilip?
31.
31. 31.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now I'm actually looking for PG diploma in Canada.
Okay, 31. And what is your bachelor stream and percentage?
Information technology with 67%.
67%. Backlogs?
Anil, no backlogs.
No backlog. That's very good. So Dilip, how did you find about us? Did you have any friends or
Yeah,
relatives who applied through us?
yeah. One of my friend in Canada only. His name is also Dilip.
Okay, that's nice. Okay. And where is he studying? Any idea which institution is he studying and what is he doing?
He completed his study and he's working.
Okay. So so what have you researched? What is your current job?
Senior business analyst.
Senior business analyst.
Yeah.
Okay. So what have you researched till now?
Yeah, actually, I heard that there will be some PNP nominated courses where we can directly nominate it through PNP program even without a job offer. So I wanted to know whether is there any exactly that kind of program is there or no.
Okay, there are. See, it's not the program. Every province in Canada. So in Canada, just for you to give an analogy, it's same like in India. We have state, central government and state government, right? So the central government, we call it the federal government. So they have their immigration programs, which is the Federal Skilled Worker Program, Canadian Experience Class, right? So the state governments, we call states, provinces here in Canada, they have provincial nominee programs. So every province has their programs. And based on that, you will get additional 600 points if you get a state nomination or a provincial nomination. Okay. So for students, if you are a 32, 33, if you have good English, you can get under the federal program. Okay. You don't really have to worry about the PNP program. But again, for most options, okay, right? For most options, without job is only possible in very limited provinces. You have to get a job, right? And for IT professional like you, it's not really an issue getting a job. Okay. So what I would suggest you is if you had about, so there are some PNP programs, international master graduates. For example, BC PNP, if you had about 75, 80%, you could have applied for that. But again, masters are very competitive. With 65%, it will be very difficult, Dilip, to get any masters here in Canada. Canada is not US. Everybody can get masters, and even a 60% student will get a PhD. Because US is in the business of education. For them, there are 500 plus public and private universities. They will take everybody. Even with 2025 backlog, students will get acceptance in a university there, but not in Canada. In Canada, for masters, you need to have top academics. You can look into postgraduate certificate programs. There are many postgraduate certificate programs. And for you, remember, Dilip, it's no big deal getting into, getting a job for you, right? You are an IT seasoned IT professional, and there are many job opportunities in IT. Have you heard of Waterloo previously?
Yes, sir.
Right. So what do you know about Waterloo?
I don't know much about that university, but I heard that name.
Yeah. So Waterloo is about 50 minutes from Toronto International Airport. This is the technology corridor of Canada. This is the home of Google Canada. This is the home of Shopify. This is the home of Toronto and Waterloo together, there are more than 5,000 startups and more than 2 lakh IT professionals. This is called the Technology Corridor of Canada, Toronto and Waterloo. Let me show you a video. You can understand what I'm talking about. Okay. Waterloo is just 50 minutes from Toronto International Airport and is the IT hub of Canada.
And one more thing is, sir, as I am 31, after completing my PG diploma, I will be either 33 or 34. After getting a job offer, after completing 1 or 2 years experience.
So the program here is 8 months. One academic year is 8 months. For example, if you come here for May intake, which is still possible, okay, you will finish by December.
Okay.
Okay, just give me a second.
But as per my knowledge, I thought of for getting PR, 2 years of experience, 2 years of education is must.
It is advisable to have a 2 years education so that you will have a 3-year postgraduate work permit. Okay, so if you study for, it's not about 2 years, the duration of the program, it is more about the duration of the study. How long have you lived in Canada? Okay, for example, if you studied in Canada for 2 years, it can be 2 1-year programs. You'll still be eligible for a 3-year postgraduate work permit. When you look at 2-year programs, they are very limited here. It is advisable to have a 2 years education so that you will have a 3-year postgraduate work permit. Okay, so if you study for, it's not about 2 years, the duration of the program, it is more about the duration of the study. How long have you lived in Canada? So this is what it will, let me show you a video and I'll explain it. Okay. I am 47 now and I came to Canada also on a study visa when I was 38.
Waterloo is a place for builders, for people who work hard to make something bigger and better than they could achieve alone. From automotive and advanced manufacturing to information and communications technology, we're not just innovating, we're inventing the future. Thousands of startups and multinational brands work shoulder to shoulder, creating what's next together. Our world-renowned post-secondary schools produce successful founders and dedicated employees, driven forward by cutting-edge research centers, accelerators, the world's largest free incubator, and corporate innovation hubs. The breadth, depth, and quality of these resources form a strong and resilient ecosystem that offers unparalleled support. Wherever you look, you'll see passionate people who take creative risks, try new things, and do more of what they love because of where they live. This is a place where the best and the brightest come to make an impact. In Waterloo, things are changing fast. We're charting new territory, solving complex problems, and growing billion-dollar businesses. We are inventing the future.
Minutes from Toronto International Airport. This is the place where I live here, right? So getting back to what we had discussing, okay. So did you check your CRS score for all the students and all the applicants who are planning to apply to Canada? Very important that you check your CRS score and understand and plan things properly, right? So Dilip, did you check your CRS score?
No, sir, actually not.
Okay, so I'll show you how to do this. right? So in Canada, the immigration process is a very transparent process. You don't really, you don't really have to pay. There are some consultants and YouTubers who charge $200 to $200 for a half an hour consultation. It's their choice, but again, I feel that it's ethically not correct. It's important to mentor and teach people how to do it, right? It's not just about money as well. If you do a good job, people will come to you for your services, but at least treat them properly before charging $200. Lawyers here charge $200 for a 30-minute consultation. Okay, so when you just go to Google and just put CRS2. Okay, so this is the cic.gc.ca. This is the official Canadian government website. This is where you can talk about your express entry, right? You can check it. So what is your marital status? Let me go through and we can check your points.
Married.
Married. Okay. Is your wife permanent resident of India, of Canada? No.
No.
Will your spouse or common law partner come to Canada? Yes. How old are you? What is your age?
31.
31. So let's say you study for 2 years and then you have 1 year work experience. You'll be 34 maximum. Let's put it. Okay. What is your level of education? So you put in 2 or more certificates. Diploma degree, one must be a program of 3 years. So if you study bachelor's in India and 1 year education in Canada or 2 years education, you indicate this option. Have you earned a Canadian degree, right? Let's put in yes, and let's put a 1 year, 2 year diploma or a certificate. Masters in IT will be very difficult for you with your academics. Okay. Are your tests 2 years old? Yes. Your IELTS. What is your official language test? IELTS. Okay. So let's put in not the top, but 7. Okay. The second one. What do you think? Would you be able to score 7 in speaking?
Yes.
Listening, would you be able to score 7.5?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Would you be able to score 8 in listening?
Yeah, more than 8 is reachable. 8 is reachable.
Okay, let's put the maximum and then we can go through the
we
can go down. So do you have other test results? French, not applicable. Work experience, how many years of work experience you have in Canada? Let's put it 1 year. In the last 10 years, how many years of foreign school work experience do you have? 3 years or more. Do you have a certificate of qualification from Canada? No. From a provincial, it's a red skill set, it's a skill trade certification. Additional points, do you have a job offer supported by LMI? No. Do you have a nomination certificate from province or territory? No. That is where you get the additional 600 points if you live in another province and if you have. So let's skip that point. If you have siblings here in Canada, you or your spouse, you get additional points. No. What is the highest level of your spouse?
Graduate.
Bachelor's. Okay.
Yeah.
In the last 10 years, how many years of skilled work experience in Canada does your spouse have? Let's put in, none. Let's start with none. Okay. Then does your spouse and common law English test, right? What do you think her score will be?
Even she can score better.
Okay. Let's put in 7 and the second level. Okay. 8, 7 here, right? So now let's calculate your score. What is your score here after how much?
500.
500. So even if you're 34, if your English skills are good, then you're getting a good score. So let's cool down and go to the next level of English, right? Let's put 7. Let's put 8. 8 in listening is the key. Okay. That's very important. Let's go down 7. And let's go down 7 here as well, right? So let's calculate your score. It is 488. You still get your ITA, right?
Yeah.
You will still get your ITA. Let's go down again further as this English, right? So speaking, let's put 6.5, listening 7.5, reading 6.5, and writing 6.5. Okay. 6.5, 7.5, 6.5, 6.5, right? Now you will see the difference, right? 460. Okay. So if under CEC draws, if there are separate CEC draws, you might get it. So what is the most important criteria for you?
English.
Gautham Kolluri.
Exactly. So if you finish your studies in Canada 2 years, right, get a 1 year Canadian work experience, then English. Let's see if you get 2 years work experience in Canada, right? Even if you have low English and if you have a 2 years work experience in Canada, let's see the difference. Okay, we put 1 year here. Let's make it 2 years.
Okay.
Right. So what is your score now?
471. Yeah.
Exactly. So that is good. Second, let's make here. Does your wife have any Canadian work experience?
And sir, I have a doubt whether she can work after coming there,
Yes, she can. On dependent visa, she can work.
even while I'm studying.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So let's put in the last 10 years. How many years of skilled work experience Canada does your spouse have? Let's add 1. Right. So it was 460. And now it is how much?
76.
So
16 pounds.
easy. Okay. So English is the key. If you guys have good English, that will really help me. That helped me as well. I applied in the first year when Express Entry opened, and I was 38 and my score was 443.
Okay.
Okay. So no big deal. Again, so getting back, what is important that you don't waste time. Second, right, when you are here in Canada, what is your salary for an IT professional? What is your annual salary? What do you expect?
70K to 80K.
Right. So how much is that in monthly?
Monthly it will be yearly 42.
At least five,
Yeah.
at least $5,000 to $6,000, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Or $7,000 to $8,000. So every month you stay in India, how much are you losing?
Almost 1 lakh. I mean, when I'm here, I'm losing almost $5,000.
Right, exactly. Second, so and remember, one of the biggest mistakes what I made as well when I came here, I'm married to a Ukrainian. My wife is a Ukrainian. I grew up in Ukraine. I lived there most of my life. And then I moved to Canada. So we were thinking of getting back to Europe and we didn't buy a house. So when I started looking, we looked at 500,000. And unfortunately, I delayed it so much. I only got my house in 2019 and I paid $900,000. I still have to pay the loan, but that is what is. Now the same house is about 1 million. It's a big house with a backyard. It's about 1,200,000 in Cambridge. Right. So every year you're missing, the housing cost will rise another 10 to 20% because of the immigrants coming in the demand. So if you come late, the mistake what I made, if I had bought it in 2015, I would have paid 500,000, but I delayed for 4 years and it cost me 400,000 more. So every month counts, especially for you guys who are IT professionals. It's getting a job is not really an issue. What you have to do is look for a relevant program, get a Canadian education, which will give additional points, and work experience. So there's a very good program in Conestoga College, which is predictive analytics, and this is open for May intake. It will close anytime now. I'm not sure if you have your English or not, but this is a good program for people who are from IT. Conestoga Waterloo is the best location. And if you are in analytics, this is a higher level analytics. They have business analytics and they also have predictive analytics. Okay. So I'll share you this program link as well, but look at the courses here. So this program, if you look at the program description, this is a 1 year PG program, postgraduate certificate program. So this is basically, if you look at the careers here, right? The program will prepare graduates for predictive analytics role in wide variety of businesses and industries. The occupational group employed approximately 1,280 in the local region between 2018. So it's a lot of opportunities have increased. The jobs have increased locally by 143%, provincially by 105%, and nationally by 95% data analytics. Right. So if you look at the score here, if you look at the program curriculum, it is this is the general communications course, career management, project management, fundamentals of programming, data modeling of analytics, statistical application of data analytics, right? Statistics 1, career management, program statistics, approved data modeling. So statistics application. So very interesting program for students who are from data analytics background, right? And if you see the admission requirements here, so a degree in computer science, a degree in computer programming, degree in mathematics or statistics, or people who have studied business analytics here from Canada. So if there are some students who come from non-IT background, but they already studied a 1-year business analytics program. We had few students who studied business analytics from other colleges here, 1-year PG program. Then they can apply for this predictive analytics program. Or if, for example, you are from ECE background, for students who are from ECE or non-IT background, if they have 3 years of related industry work experience, then they can apply for this program as well. Okay, so I'll send you this program link. Check it. Take your time to decide. I've clearly taken my, I'm explaining you from a personal perspective what happened to me when you delay, and I've also explained you the whole CRS point system for you to understand. Okay.
So, sir, in your opinion, there won't be much difference with 1-year course or with 2-year course?
2-year course is to play safe, right? If you go for 1+1, for example, you can study predictive analytics first year, and then you can go for project management second year, right? Or you can go for big data architecture for second year. So if you study 2 programs, you will still get a 3-year postgraduate work permit. Okay. Why it is safe? Because sometimes when you only apply for it, is your choice when to apply for postgraduate work permit. If you apply after 1 year of study, you will only get 1 year study, 1 year postgraduate work permit. If you apply after 2 years of study in Canada, you will be eligible for up to 3 years. Okay. So for 3 years, right, if anything goes, we've had many students. We had students who lost jobs in between, right? Employers, for some reason, laid them off. We had students who fell ill. We had students whose parents fell ill, right? I had one student whose parents got into an accident and they were in ICU. I had students whose parents passed away, and we had one student who went for a 1-year program, and he only applied for postgraduate. I told him, don't apply for postgraduate work permit now. He did not listen. He applied for postgraduate work permit instead of going for a second 1-year program. If he had studied for 2 years, he would have got a 3-year. His father passed away, and he did not even go for his father's funeral. Okay, so calculate all this, understand. When you come here, you will understand. So 2 1-year programs is also 3 years. So it can be 1+1, because master's is very competitive. It's not easy to get in. Okay, and master's for September intake. Do you have your IELTS score, Dilip?
Yes, sir. 7.
IELTS general or academic?
Academic.
That's very good. So look into this program, decide if you want. You can join today, you can join tomorrow. And the program as of today is actually open. Okay. If you want to go for May intake, we'll be happy to help you. We support our students from the study visa till the immigration. Are you in a Facebook group?
No, sir.
I'll share you, very important. Use Facebook as a research tool. We have one of the largest Facebook groups for study and immigration, almost about 50,000 people there. Okay. I'll post you here, and please join it. And, if you decide, do come back. Okay.
Sure. Thanks.
Yeah, so we support our students with the study visa process, with the spouse open work permit. with the immigration Canadian experience class till the end without any legal fees. We only charge a very nominal consultation fees, which goes to the personal manager who is helping you. We have a team here in Canada who will help you with the process also when you come in. Okay, so join the Facebook group. You'll find thousands of people who are in the process who have applied through CIP. And I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant, and I have 15 offices in 5 countries, not just India. Okay. Yeah.
Hi, sir.
Yeah. So next I have is after Dilip, Balvinder. Yes,
Yes, sir.
Balvinder.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir,
Thanks for patiently waiting, Balvinder. Yes, please.
सर मैं आपसे स्पाउस ओपन वर्क परमिट के रिगार्डिंग बात करना चाहता हूँ. मैंने पहले भी आपको ज्वाइन किया था एक बार.
आप ये एम्स में नर्स हो ना?
हाँ, yes sir.
Did I give you Suchi's number कि नहीं?
नहीं सर, आपने कोई नंबर नहीं दिया अभी तक.
I'm sorry. मैं अभी आपको I will give you Shivani ji's number in Canada. Okay, she will coordinate with Suchi ji. I'm sorry. I remember it was Sunday morning. I think you called me at that time.
Yes sir.
Okay, ये शिवानी जी का नंबर है 647 321 5257. You can call her now and start the process. Okay, she will coordinate with Suchi ji from Delhi. This is Shivani ji. Balvinder, can you also type your number, please?
Yes sir, I type 9.
Maybe Shivani ji ko I will post it, and she can also expect your call.
Okay sir.
Can you type your number as well to me direct यहाँ पे chat में?
हाँ, send कर दिया सर मैंने.
Okay. मैं अभी शिवानी जी को will put it.
Okay. Thank you sir.
I'm sorry to keep you waiting, Balvinder.
कोई बात नहीं सर. Okay.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye sir.
Take care, Balvinder. Yes. Yogendra Lanka. Yogendra?
Sorry, Srinivas. This Srinivas.
Did I miss?
I will be the next to. Yeah.
Vandana Guri. I'm sorry. Yes. Let me just go back up. Let me just go back up. Please bear with me.
After Balvinder?
Yes. Naga Srinivas. Yes, please. Naga
Yeah.
Srinivas.
Hi, sir. Good evening. We spoke on Friday night, actually. So I was telling you that we applied for UCW, but we preferred not to disclose the distance MBA. But unfortunately, that point was there on the resume, even though I didn't submit the certificate. And so UCW is asking me to submit the MBA certificate. But since I already
Srinivas, ఇది ఒక పర్సనల్ గా మాట్లాడదాం ఇది. Okay. I don't. This is for general people who are starting.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Can you just directly give me your number?
Yeah, sure. I'll ping you.
I have to connect with Anil sir and see what can be done in this situation. Okay. Okay. So let me connect with Anil sir, and we'll get back to you tomorrow on this. Okay.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah. Sorry to keep you waiting. I didn't
No problem.
realize
So I'll get back to you by tomorrow in the evening to know the update. Okay. Thank you so much. And I have a general doubt. So how long does Conestoga take time to analyze the applications generally? Because I have submitted
Conestoga is by enrollment the largest college in Ontario. They have more than 5,000 international students and about 20,000 domestic students. So we are getting every day decisions from Conestoga, but usually it is about anywhere from 3 to 6 weeks. Okay.
Sure.
Which program did you apply, Naga?
For predictive analytics, because I was into supply chain and business analytics field.
That is very good. That's a very good program.
Okay, sure. And one more general doubt. So I have heard from some of my friends that for the people with more backlogs in bachelor's degree, US will be the preferable pathway considering the visa acceptance criteria when compared to Canada. So how do you suggest on that?
It all depends on what is your plan after US next?
To get a job into the relevant field, preferably into the IT sector.
And next?
Obviously, settlement will be the ultimate goal.
So how will you get your job and settlement in the US?
Yeah, we need to get green card and further process has to happen.
First,
I can, yeah. Please
First
go
you
ahead.
have to get H1B. H1B in the US, there are more than 5 lakh students going to the US, and for H1B, there are only 60 plus 25, 85,000, and it is a lottery. So hope you will be. We have students who go to the US who studied 2 masters, PhD, and waiting for 10 years, 15 years to get the green card. So remember, Canada from this perspective is a much safer option. Okay. Try for Canada. If it doesn't work out, then go to US, because in US, advantages and disadvantages, right? For Telugu people, US is definitely, they don't really understand, but everybody wants to go to the US without even thinking what is the pathway. So international students in the US are not eligible for off-campus work permit. Okay, you cannot work off-campus in the US. Second, after your studies, you have to get a job in your field for the 3 years OPT program. In Canada, you get no strings attached, 3 years. Second, after you finish your 1 year work experience, in Canada, if you have good English, you can apply for your green card or PR card. In US, you will have to wait for 15 years. Okay, so decide what is important for you and try, right? Give it. I would, if I was in your place, if it was my relative, if it was anybody, I would not go to the US.
Okay.
Why? Canada is peaceful. Canada is home away from home. All North America, Indian immigrants, many Indian immigrants. Second, we don't have racial violence here. We don't have gun violence here. And you'll be surprised. In Toronto, there are some changes now. But in Cambridge, where I live, I don't even lock my house and I go out. For 1-2 hours, nothing happens.
Okay.
So this is so much safety here, right? Weather-wise, until New York, we have the same weather.
Okay.
It snows in all the provinces and it snows here in Southern Ontario as well. Okay. I mean, we are expanding to the US. Till now, I have resisted not doing the US, but we are signing up with US universities. But very important for you to understand your journey, life journey, how it will be in the US and how will it be in Canada.
Yeah, I completely agree with all the points. The only
So give it a try.
Yeah.
If it works out, give it a try. If not, then you can still try as well. What is your age, Srinivas?
It is 30 now. I'm 30 with 8.5 years experience in supply chain.
30, US is tricky. Young graduates, it's easy. But for adult students with work experience, it is tricky as well. It's not easy in getting the visa as well. Okay.
How do you think personally for a candidate with more than 10 backlogs, even though we have 8.5 years of experience in work,
it's
a
lottery. In US, it will be a lottery, and in Canada, it will be a lottery for you. Unfortunately, we pay a very big price for our failures and for carelessness in the young. Right? I paid a big price myself. Right. So so give it a try. It's worth. It's a very peaceful life here. And once you get a Canadian citizenship, after 2 years of PR, you can apply for Canadian citizenship. Then you can work in the US on the TN visa.
Okay. Right.
Okay.
So, in general, even though for such people who had backlogs and couldn't get this Canadian study visa, but still they can apply for this PNP or the Express Entry PR if they have good IELTS and age is within the limit, right?
Exactly. Yes, it has completely different. Yes, you
Yeah,
can.
and will that backlogs affect somewhere anywhere in the Express Entry PR or the
No,
PNP PR?
not at
Okay,
all. Not at all.
okay, okay, great. That clarifies. Yeah, thanks a
Okay.
lot.
You're welcome, Srinivas. Take care. Lakshmi from Kochi. Lakshmi?
Hello, sir.
Yeah. Hello, Lakshmi. How are you, Lakshmi?
Good, sir. How are you?
I'm good. We
Satyanarayan.
have, yeah. Are you in touch with anybody from my team from Kochi? We have an office in Kochi.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Actually, my father had visited the Kochi office and he spoke to Manoj. So Manoj shared the Zoom meeting link and asked to contact you for
Okay.
more advice. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Give my regards to Dad because he was there and he was patiently waiting.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Please. Yeah. Please go ahead. What is your father's name? Satyanarayan?
Yeah, yes, sir. It's Satyanarayan Nair.
Satyanarayan Nair. Okay. So and Lakshmi, how can I help you, Lakshmi?
Yes, sir. So the thing is, me and my husband, we've been planning to migrate to Canada, and we've already created an Express Entry profile. We have a
Mhm.
CRS score of 479.
That's very
We
nice.
created the profile.
Congratulations. Who is the
Thank
primary
you, sir.
applicant?
I'm the primary applicant, sir.
That,
I have
that is
masters,
so nice.
so yeah.
What is your age,
So,
Lakshmi?
I'm 30 now, sir.
When are you turning 31?
Next March, sir.
Next March. I hope we will have draws and you will get in before you lose your 5 points.
Yes, sir. We've been waiting since February, actually. Another thing is my husband. He's currently in Canada. He's just completed a 1-year course in Conestoga, and he's applied for another course, and we've gotten admission for another course which is starting in January. So
In Conestoga.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. So
That's good.
we've been wondering if, since the FSW draws aren't happening, we've been wondering if we should make use of the spouse open work permit.
You should definitely, definitely. When did your husband come to Canada?
He came in January, sir.
January 20?
2021.
Did you apply for your spouse open work permit or not yet?
Not yet, sir. So we were hoping we'll get a PR. So
why didn't you apply? Yes, you can.
So we thought it would
You
be
haven't
easier
received.
to.
See, you already, you have a legal, you can legally apply for spouse open work permit. You haven't received your ITA as yet, right?
Sir, we were advised not to do that because we heard that we could only have one at a time. Like if we are already in the Express Entry pool, we cannot apply for
No.
spouse open.
Thousands of lakhs of students are in Express Entry pool, yet they apply for study visa or the spouse open work permit. Whoever has advised you has given a wrong, and this cost you 8 months of your married life. It is not correct. You can definitely apply for spouse open work permit, and now the government of Canada also come up with a visitor visa for spouses who are having huge emotional and troubles, mental emotional troubles due to this separation. Okay. We actually have many students approved for spouses approved of our students, but it is a slow process. And if you are okay, you can even apply for a visitor category and come to Canada to be with your husband, but it will not give you work authorization. You can apply for change of status later.
I'm sorry, sir. Could you repeat that last point?
There is also a new category of visa called visitor category where you can apply. We had approvals in about 10 to 15 days. The government recently, you are not in a Facebook group, Lakshmi?
I just joined.
Okay, so there is so the government of Canada has announced a visitor visa opportunity for spouses who have their, for spouses who are separated now.
Yes, sir. Okay.
So you can apply for a visitor visa because spouse open work permit is taking quite long. Okay, so you can come here on a visitor visa, and it is likely, it's a 50-50, but it's likely to be approved if you have been long separation with your spouse. and you might be able to get your visa in 2 to 4 weeks.
So if I come in this visitor visa, how do I? Will I have a work permit?
No, you will not. You will have to apply for change of status from your visitor visa to work, but it will take 3 to 4 months. But you will be with your husband. Instead of being in India, you could have already been here. Whoever has advised you given a very wrong advice. January, you should have submitted your spouse open work permit, and we have many people who have been approved. There are many still waiting, but again, from January, if you already been in the process, you would have been almost there. Okay, so when is your husband's study permit expiring?
So he's got one more course coming up. So
No, he does. What is his current? When is his expiring study permit?
Sorry, sir.
When is his study permit expiring?
Currently, he has a study permit till next April, but I think it will get extended as he's going to do another course.
If being with your husband is important for you at this time, you can try for a spouse visitor visa.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Connect with Ankita from my team. She was not. Yeah, connect with Ankita from my team. She is not here. She was not here last week, but I think this week she will be here. Okay. And connect, and we'll be happy to help you. I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant, and we can help you with the process. But again, you just joined this group. Okay. Take your time to research 1 or 2 days, talk to your husband, and learn more facts about what is happening, and you will understand. Okay.
Could you repeat that last point, sir?
Take your time to research, okay, a couple of days, and reach out to me again.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Sir, can I just ask one more question?
Yes, please.
My options. Suppose I'm taking the spouse dependent visa option, and once I get there, I found out that I am allowed to work as long as he has the student visa.
Yes, we can apply for spouse open work permit as well, Betty Lakshmi, but the problem is timelines are not consistent. Okay, it might take 3 months, it might take 4 months, it might take 6 months for you to get the approval. Because of the COVID, remember, whatever the reality is, one solid thing which everybody should understand. Okay, right? Psychologically, yes, this is not fair. This is not fair for families. This is not fair for students who have spouses in India. But international students bring in revenue to Canada. As your international student, your husband is bringing at least $20,000 is contributing to Canadian economy. So international students are allowed to come here, right? But as a spouse, there is, because of the COVID, there are many businesses who have shut down, or there is there's been higher unemployment. Does it make sense, apart from the humanitarian situation, right? Does it make sense to bring in more people and add to the burden on the economy for people looking for jobs?
Okay, sir, that makes sense.
Right. So this is unfortunately the situation. Everybody is stuck and everybody is suffering with the situation. But think again. Okay, if you really want to be with your husband now, right, work, you will get it. It's only a question of time, 3, 4, 5 months, and you will be happy. But if you want to be with your husband now, you can apply for the spouse visitor visa. Okay.
All right, sir.
Okay, then yeah, take care, and you can join tomorrow. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Yeah. Bye. Ritu from Dubai. Ritu, are you here? Ritu from Dubai, I think she exited. And Sharat, are you here, Sharat? Sharat also, I think, exited. Yes, Aisha.
It's
Aisha
Vandana.
from, I'm following the messages, BT. Vandana, please bear with me. Okay.
Okay, no worries.
Aisha is here. Aisha. Aisha, and then Hardika Patel from Nashik. Okay. Aisha?
No, Hardika.
Okay, Aisha, if you get back to me, please get me. Hardika, kaise ho beti?
Met you, sir. How are you?
I'm good. Kalpana ji is very close to me, very nice. Haven't met her, but she has helped a couple of students. Bahut din pehle, I think 2 years ago, she helped 2 of my students, and your cousin Nishit has also applied through CIP, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So how can I help, Betty, Hardika?
So I was actually I have done my bachelor's in computer applications, and I have 2+ years experience. It's still counting. So experience in cybersecurity field,
That is
and
very
I'm
nice.
thinking
Okay.
of studying in Canada for cloud computing.
Okay, that's nice. So Nishit is here, Aditya is here, and you are also
Yeah,
coming now.
correct.
So how is Kalpana? Your Kalpana, who I haven't spoken for some time. Things are pretty much busy. Yeah, she's
Yes.
doing good.
Yeah, she's doing good.
Yeah, she told me that she lost her father, right? So in India, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is your age, Betty? Hardika?
Mine is 23.
23. And what is your bachelor stream and percentage?
Bachelor stream is a BCA, that is Bachelor in Computer Applications, and my
Okay.
percentage is aggregate 59.90%.
59.9, almost first division. And backlogs?
No backlog.
That is very good. I was worried that you would be like Aditya.
Oh.
Thank God. Okay. And when did you graduate, Betty? When did you graduate?
Graduation year was 2019.
Sorry?
2019.
2019. 2019. Okay, 2019. And what are you doing since 2 years?
I got campus placement in Tata Consultancy Services. So since then, I'm still working in networking field, cybersecurity.
You're into networking, cybersecurity. Okay.
Correct.
That's good. So have you researched anything, Betty, about Canada? About
A little
the
bit,
study options? Yes.
not exactly. I have given my IELTS. The score
IELTS. Okay.
7 band, and
7
the
IELTS. That's very good. Individual bands, Betty?
individual with listening 8.5, reading 7.5, speaking is I think 6, and writing speaking is 6.5 and writing is 6.
Okay, that's good. Well done. Okay. So do you want to stay with Kalpana, आपका Kalpana Bua, or do you want, क्योंकि वहाँ पे जो है ना, she's in Mississauga, Brampton. There are very few institutions and they are also affiliate small campuses. So, if you are a bit flexible to live separately, then it is easy. But living at her place and studying is not difficult because there are not really any institutions there. There is Lambton College, Mississauga campus, and Canadore College, Mississauga campus, which are nearer to her. Other than that, there are no institutions there.
I am planning for the Toronto city only.
Toronto city, that's good. Okay. So so which intake are you planning, Betty?
I wanted to go for the May intake, but when I went for one consultancy, they told me that the May intake is closed as of now.
Yes, unfortunately. If you want May intake, then we can try in Conestoga College, Fanshawe College, but this is Conestoga College. This is about 50 minutes from Toronto International Airport on the other side of Toronto, and Fanshawe College, which is in London, which is about 1 hour from Kitchener-Waterloo. So that's about 2 hours.
Okay. I was thinking about Seneca. I had researched a little. So Seneca, George Brown, Humber, Sentinel, and Conestoga.
Yes. So for May intake, we can get in Conestoga.
Okay. So
We might be able to get in Conestoga, but Seneca and all that, Seneca, George Brown, and Humbert, they start 12 months before the start date.
mhm.
Okay.
So
And then there's also a couple of, if you are okay with a small campus experience, there are some good programs in cybersecurity with the co-op option. Lambton College had a co-op option, Loyalist College, but these are on small campuses for international students only.
okay.
Okay.
So what do you suggest for me?
It all depends on Betty, how quick. If you want to come now, we'll have to do it in Conestoga or
No, I
Fanshawe.
can wait till September. That's okay.
Yeah, okay. Then we can we can try then. Okay. Let me connect with Kalpana ji today. Evening, I'll talk to her and then we can take it forward. Okay.
Okay, sir. Yeah. Thank you so
Okay,
much.
then. Can you share your number, Betty? I
Yeah,
will
yeah.
delegate you one of our managers from Mumbai.
Yeah. You got it, sir?
Yes, please. One minute.
Yeah.
Yes, please. Please bear with me a second. And
Yeah, no problem.
Hardika. Okay, Betty, let me connect with Kalpana ji and we'll take it forward. Okay.
Okay, yes. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Betty. Take care.
Yes.
Aisha, you here, Aisha? Because I was asking you and then you didn't talk anything. Aisha? Aisha Fatima. Okay, Vandana, please.
Hi, sir. Good morning.
Hello, Vandana. Good morning. Sorry, Betty, you are in Canada and you've been waiting. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. Actually, I'm concerned about the job opportunities. Like, I'm completing my graduation in December 2021, like in the next month. And now I got an offer from the Bell for an internship, which will be starting in January 2022.
Where are you from, Betty? Which city in India are you from, Vandana?
From Gujarat, from Surat.
Gujarat mein kahan? Surat se aap.
Surat.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
I have an office in Surat. Okay, if you have any friends coming in, please do send them to our Surat
I'll guide
office.
them. Yeah,
Are
sure.
you in our Facebook group, Betty, Vandana?
Yeah, I got your reference through my friend.
Okay, and are you in a Facebook group?
No, I'm not in a group.
Okay, मैं
But
आपको
I will
I'll send
join.
it. Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
I'll send you the Facebook group. It is very helpful for immigration now that you are in Canada here. If you had applied through our agency for our students from CIP, I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant and we support our students from study permit extension, postgraduate work permit and immigration without my legal fees. Only a very small consultation fees, which is basically incentives for the manager, but I do not charge anything. So everything is free for CIP students without legal fees. So I posted a Facebook group link, Betty. So yeah, please go ahead. So what are you studying here?
Mobile solutions development at Conestoga.
Mobile solutions development in Conestoga. Very good program. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
And it is about to done in December 2021.
December
I'm on my
21.
yeah.
Okay.
And I got an offer from a company for an internship, which will be starting in January 2022.
Okay. And what is the
Yeah.
salary?
$26 per hour.
$26. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So Viti,
my
you can use this for work experience. If you any work experience which is paid work experience should be fine. What is the designation? Is even though it is an internship, they're probably giving you a designation, right?
yeah, that's
So
the
you're
student software.
basically
Yeah.
software. Go ahead, Viti.
Student software development CP2. The position title is
And how long is it?
4 months.
4 months. Okay. You can go ahead and try it because you will see. Remember, apply for you can only start after you submit your postgraduate work permit application. Okay.
Yeah,
Since
that's
you finished
what
your
I
studies,
wanted to know.
yes, you cannot. There is no other option. You finish your studies, you apply for your postgraduate work permit, and then you can start in this job.
Okay, so I will get my letter of completion after the completion of my study, like in the 18th December 2021, I will be complete that course, and
Okay.
within a week I will get that letter of completion. Okay, so based
Yes.
on that, I'm able to apply for my PGWP.
Exactly. So once you submit your postgraduate work permit application, you will be eligible for the full-time employment. You cannot work without full-time. Even if there is any delay in employment, Betty, what you can do is you can submit your postgraduate work permit application, but write an explanation letter to IRCC. For example, if the college is closed and you do not get the letter and you have to start your internship on, when are you starting?
On 10th January.
10th. If you don't get the letter by 10th, I think you should get it by 10th, should be fine. You can still submit with an explanation letter and submit all the documents, and you can submit any missing documents through the web form.
Okay. So on the applied status, I'm able to continue with this internship, right?
Yes, you can.
There is no any
work
issue with related to my PR.
No issues at all.
Okay. Actually, that was the only my concern. I'm worried about that. I have to answer them by tomorrow, and I'm not sure whether
I'm sure you will get. We had one more students from recently. One of my students, Shreyas, he studied mobile application development. One semester, he's your senior, and he got a job in Ottawa. He has no work experience, but he learned everything himself here. And I think his salary is 70,000. I'm sure you will get better opportunities.
Yeah.
You will get better opportunities. I think.
Even I don't have any work experience. Yeah.
Yeah, and he
this is the first opportunity.
Yeah. Let's connect with him. I'll try to connect with him in the group check-in. His name is Shreyas. Many students from Conestoga. We have like about 150-200 students in Conestoga every year through my offices. Okay.
Okay. In the Facebook group?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I will join that.
Okay, Betty. And any questions for PR, reach out to me during this time. We give free consultation. But for non-CIP students, we support with immigration as well. But obviously, fees you'll have to pay, but very limited. We charge about $1,250 to $1,500 for express entry, compared to $2,500, $3,000 what other consultants charge.
Yeah, that's the minimal. Yeah.
Okay. Nice talking to you, and thanks for waiting all the time.
No worries. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Yeah, and join the Facebook group. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Akrita. Akrita?
Akriti, sir. Akriti.
Akriti, sorry, Akriti, but it's quite long, almost 4 hours. I'm sitting here now. Oh my God. Yeah. So sorry. So how long have you been married, Betty?
1.5, like March 2020. 1.5 years.
March 2020. And when did you apply for your work permit? For your study permit?
I applied around, I guess, June, July, the same year.
June, July, the same year, 2020. That is when you applied. So immediately you got married and then you applied for your spouse, for your study visa.
Actually, I had submitted the application to Conestoga College beforehand, like in December or February, something like that. And then in March, I got married. So when
The reason
I
why,
applied
Betty, what is happening is, remember, right? For spouse open work permit, when we are talking about, it's three things which are very important. One, which is your relationship, right? What is your relationship? Was it a love marriage? How long have you been married? Was it a love marriage or the traditional marriage? Do you have any children? Right. That is the first. Relationship is the first criteria. Second criteria is the financials. Do you have any substantial funds? Right. Substantial income, source of income, substantial funds. Third is the caliber of profile of the person. Okay. These are the three important things which